After the hard times and the trials of the diddler and all this happening and going on, I'm thinking we was done. We didn't really have too much. Maybe the YNW Melik double shooting case we had to deal with. But no. This nigga David or D4vd, whoever the fuck this nigga is, came out of nowhere with some fuckery. Now, again, in the last video, I did talk about it, how news just popped up that there was a body in his Tesla that was registered for him. And I'm like, you know what, maybe... maybe you bought it for a nigga, it was in his name, some nigga stole it, they did some shit to it, and that's it. We don't know exactly what's going on. I was giving them a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. We see sometimes motherfuckers, when they go commit a crime, they use a stolen car and go do some shit. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give him a little benefit of the doubt. Then more information started coming out. Then we hearing about, oh, he was talking to, well, she is deceased at this moment, so they're saying 15, but he was probably talking to her around 13, 14. Shit, even beforehand. We're finding all this. There was a song that we're talking about that was leaked about Celeste. They had like matching tattoos. Apparently, in one of the songs, I don't know if it's the Celeste song, she has a tattoo of his name on her chest. Like, we finding out all this shit. Niggas is talking in Discord like they was messing around. We seeing text messages about them messing around. Why do niggas like underage girls? I don't understand. Like, what you really is, like, y'all niggas is really the modern day R. Kellys. As much fuck we do give R. Kelly, there's other niggas like this, and it's allegedly, we don't 100% know. But at this point, we know you had a relationship with this girl. They're just chatting to underage girls. It's different if you don't know. This, the phase situation, like, what the fuck is going on with niggas? Like, I'm perplexed and confused. Like, do y'all not see some of these grown women, you know what I'm saying? These 25 to 35-year-olds, you know, thickums, IG baddies. Y'all ain't want none of that. Y'all over here trying to talk to a girl that's having lunchtime at high school. You'll be over there talking to the girl like booby trap. Like, I don't understand. And again, I ain't trying to disrespect the dead, so rest in peace to Celeste. But I just don't understand why dudes like younger girls. And also, like, we all know some girls like older men. But it's different for the 25-year-old to, like, the 30-year-old compared to, like, the underage girl, like the 20-year-old. Like, it's crazy. I don't understand. And even, let's just say he started talking to her at 13. The nigga would have been 18. I'm perplexed. Now, we get in some background stories from a lot of this Discord, like, message stuff. People were potentially saying she didn't have the best life at home. Again, these are reports from other people. I don't know, Shorty. I don't know exactly what's going on, but basically saying she didn't have the best life at home. She would disappear a little bit, come back. It was a text message she was having with a homegirl, like, hey, just text me, make sure you straight, whatever, yo, I'll text you next week. Now, if that's my people's, and again, now, I don't know why it was like a week-to-week basis with Shorty, but maybe she was just on her own type of time. We don't exactly know, but all we know is her body was found in the Tesla under his name. And niggas is trying to figure out what happened. Now, the last video I talked about, like, the police sees, like, computers and some other shit from his home to try to figure out this shit. Clearly, you know her. Clearly, there was something going on. You potentially, what's that word? You know, when you dating the girl, molded her? You know what I'm saying? Groomed. Yes. Yeah, you groomed her. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. We don't 100% know. But this is the stuff that's going on. Because, again, it's like 18, 13. And like I said, I know some niggas in the last video that they date girls that is not their age. But like I said, the 31-year-old and the 26-year-old is a little different than the underage girl and the adult. It's different. Like, I don't understand niggas. So, now the leaks have come out that he had a song about her that he released in 2023. Also, he has a song called like Romantic Homicide or whatever the fuck it was called. And basically they were trying to compare it to, oh, he was kind of stating in the air that this might have happened. Kind of like what they did with YNW Melly when he had the song Murder on My Mind. And they were saying like, oh, this song, he dropped this song and he unalived his friends or whatever, which I've been said in my videos. That song dropped in 2017. The case with YNW Melly, I believe, took place around 2018, 2019. So again, you could say it's a precursor, but I'm not going to say, oh, he dropped this and then he went to go do that. We're not doing all that. And it was a flip because, again, he also had a song called Mind on My Murder when he rapped from the perspective of the other dude. You could call that artistry, you could call that being sick, but hey, I don't know how the fuck he came up with that concept. That song's still hard. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I'll bump it in. That showed up in my workout set one day. They gave all these over there pumping some iron. But anyways, pause no diddy. But anyways, we here to talk. So also the fact that sorry, I gotta get on. The fact that all this is happening. Any regular nigga or dude, bro, your shit is your song's invincible, you popping off. Any regular person would have seen this like, that is crazy. Maybe I should cancel some dates and like kind of figure this shit out. This nigga was still on tour doing this thing. I think now he's kind of like, oh, this shit really getting serious. But like my nigga, like, I would have like, hey, listen, I'm sorry. I gotta figure this shit out. Cause in the long run, it's gonna fuck me over. Now, if you had a show that night and you did that show, I'd respect it because you're already there. But after that, I'm like, hey, big man, I'm sorry. This can't go on right now. I'll make it up later. Like, you know what I'm saying? But let's go. So, David has been performing on his Withered World Tour as police continue to investigate the death of Celeste Rivas. Also, like, how long has she disappeared for? Like, has it been, like, close to a year? Like, I really need the context. But anyways. So anyways, David allegedly sings about someone named Celeste in a leaked song that is resurfacing on social media in the wake of the police investigation into the... Also, a dismembered is crazy. Dismembered corpse that authorities recently found in a car belonging to the singer. Earlier this week, the body was identified as 15-year-old girl Celeste Rivas. TMZ notes that the leaked song originally appeared online in December 2023 and was titled Celeste Demo Unfinished. On the track, he mentions the name Celeste in multiple lines. Oh, Celeste. Oh, Celeste. The girl with the tattoo on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. Yo, that... Okay, I can't be making jokes. This is a serious video. My nigga was talking. He was schmitting. He was in love. And honestly, there's some girls that I have seen he is linked with that they kind of all look similar. So I'm not going to say all the girls that he's pictured with. It could have been her because some of them do look similar. But he sings in the next verse. He adds, oh, Celeste, afraid you'll only love me when I'm undressed. But you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed. But I digress because... Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This some nursery rhymes, bro. I can write this shit. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga doing some nursery rhymes, some red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish type of beat. Yo, I could do this. I could have made this more saucy. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways. I am so stupid. I cannot be serious. David has yet to comment on the investigation. A member of his team previously confirmed that he has been cooperating with authorities. David has been informed about what's happened, and although he is still out on tour, he is fully cooperating with the authorities. His spokesperson said in a statement he has not been charged with any crimes. Which, yes, it is all alleged. He has not been charged with anything. But you would think a person, because I've always said this, even with when some of these hip-hop artists get these assault cases, there is like a hole in your armor. Basically, like, there's a sour spot. Like, anytime people talk about you, they bring up that incident. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you were proven not guilty, like, that's still going to follow your ass. So, even let's just say allegedly, it gets to the point we find out, like, oh, you really were not in the wrong allegedly. But at this point, I'm like, yeah, there's some fuckery going on. I'm going to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say he unalived her. But yeah, there was definitely a connection with you and that girl. Let's keep it a buck. But at this point, wouldn't it be the common sense say, you know what, my name wasn't too much. Some niggas is taking me off songs. They don't want to collaborate with me. Let me just sit down and figure this shit out. Instead, you just on tour doing whatever. And I get it, work through the noise, work through the nonsense. But even still, it's like, big dog, what is you doing? That's where I'm looking at him like, all right, Gary. So, on Wednesday, TMZ reported that both Celeste Rivas and Dave have matching tattoos on their fingers. Each has the letters shh. David isn't the only person with the tattoo. However, Rihanna, Lindsay Lohan, and more celebrities have similar ink as well. Nigga, we ain't talking about them niggas. And his police originally found Celeste's dismembered corpse after the car registered to Dave had been impounded in Los Angeles for several days. At the time, he was performing on his Withered World Tour. After authorities identified the body, David canceled his Seattle show on Wednesday night. He is still scheduled to perform in LA on... Oh, okay, so he's doing shows in LA. All right, bet. Okay. On September 20th for a concert at the Greek Theater. He has yet to cancel that concert. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Okay, at least, I'll give him at least some credit. At least he's doing it local. So I'll give him a little benefit of the doubt. And apparently now it says that his label drops all promotion of his music as police investigate. Yeah, my nigga, yeah. You gonna have to figure that out. You gonna have to figure that out. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man. It's just... I don't know how he could... Yeah, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie. You might be cooked. You might be cooked. If we having a conversation, you dead ass might be like, I don't know what else, like, what? Like, my nigga, you cooked. I don't know why niggas don't look at some of these niggas like the R. Kellys or whoever else that was on some fuckery like this and be like, you know what? I should go after girls that's either legal or my age. Like I said in the last video, I think 21, 22 gotta be the new legal age. They gotta be new. Nigga. Unless you is 20 and the chick is 19, then y'all could date. If after y'all pass a specific age, like if a 21-year-old's dating 24-year-old, alright, that's cool. But yeah, when in the teenage years, my nigga, if you ain't a teen, you can't be dating a teen, and there should only be a 1-year age difference. I feel like, if we keep it in the book. Cause yo, there's just so much fuckery. Like, it's different when y'all grown. If you're fucking 30, 33, and you're dating a 40-year-old, that's your business. Y'all niggas is grown. But like, yo, I don't know. Niggas be nigging, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, nigga, you was good, too. You was doing your thing. Your career was prospering. And that... nigga. What y'all think, man? Comments down below. Links in the description. You already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. Black TJ there while I'm doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more to hear me. I'm gone. Slimes on peace, y'all. Alright.